I remember 5 years ago, as I checked on the list of all the debts that I incurred to come to Australia, I actually started saving. However, despite several attempts, I always end up with nothing. Something always comes up that I need to pay for. My tuition fee is due, the bills are due, the rent is due, my insurances are due. Due date becomes your best friend. It actually became my best friend too. See, even emergency things that comes up, like if the car breaks down, I have to bring it to a mechanic and you have to pay for it. And I'm not really prepared. And I end up trying to get that savings and pay for. Also, non-emergency things. When we go to the malls and the shops and we see a new pair of shoe and you start to have that guilt feeling. Ah, Dada, you've been working so hard. You have to treat yourself. And then you get that savings, go and pay for that shoes, and then you end up basically with nothing again. When I try to check on my accounts and the balance is zero, it becomes so frustrating. And I ask myself, what am I doing so badly that I'm not really having anything on my savings account? What are my mistakes? So I started researching. I've read books, I've watched videos, I actually follow Chinkitan, and he's the one that has actually inspired me. And whatever I've learned from him is the reason why I'm sharing new things as well. So today I've actually came up with 5 S's to effectively save. 5S to effectively save. Number one is to actually set a goal. I cannot stress enough about having a goal. They say that the driver without a destination will never get there. Similarly with savings, if you do not know what you are saving for, how much you are saving, what is it for, you will never arrive at that amount of money. You have to start writing your goals, your short-term goals, your medium-term goals, your long-term goals. Short-term goal could be, say you have a friend you're indebted to for $500 and you intend to pay in the next 5 months. That could be your short-term goal. You wanting to have a new car in the next 2 to 3 years, then that could be also a medium-term goal. And your long-term goal could be your retirement plan. Yes, it needs to be a goal that is written. You have to set your own goal. Next is to have single-mindedness. You have to learn the ability to focus on your goal. If you say it is for a car and in the middle of saving, you have to pay for something. Please do not do the same mistakes that I've been doing. You have to stick to that car. Develop the habit of set and forget. If you have already taken off that amount of money from your pay into your savings for the car, do not use that to rebudget it to something. Consider it spent. You really have to focus on that goal on its own. Next is to actually develop self-confidence. You must have the courage and the determination to stick to your goal. You must do whatever it takes to achieve what you wanted to have. You have to start believing in yourself. Even in the Bible, it says on Matthew 21:22, if you believe, you can achieve. So yes, please develop the self-confidence and the focus to stick on your goal. The fourth one is to actually have self-control. Learn the habit of conscious spending or money handling. You have to create a budget and live within it. I encourage practice delayed gratification. Yes, we do only live once for those who believe in YOLO, but that doesn't mean that when you receive your money, you spend it anywhere and then end up broke for the next 14 days or so until your next paycheck arrives. I don't really say that you delay your gratification so long. If you could use your savings and time to actually create other streams of income or lines of income, then this income will actually pay for your travel that you want to have, for the things that you want to buy for. Just develop the habit of self-control. You can always have it as long as you budget it for. And the last one is to actually have a specific time. You have to know the end goal. When do you want to finish that savings for? See, you remember when we were children back in school, the teacher always gives us assignments and deadlines, and then we all tend to have the habit of procrastination. We all say, "I'm gonna do it tomorrow." Next day comes, yes, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Next day comes again, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and then you realize next day is actually the deadline. And then if you notice, you suddenly become so focused and so clear at finishing that assignment. And voila, magically, you are finished just in time for passing. So imagine what we can achieve if we actually set our goal time bounded and start working on it consistently. So, just to give you a recap, you have to set a goal. You have to develop single-mindedness, self-confidence, self-control, and to actually have a specific time to finish it. So that's it today for you guys. On my next video, I will be discussing with you 8 steps to actually acquire Australian student visa. I've got a friend who has requested this one, and I'm gonna post it on the next video, so stay tuned. God bless and be a blessing.